Right, hello again. It's time to record the latest Threelimination, number 22. I actually missed 21, I forgot to even play it. And yeah, still with only my 2 podiums, kind of being pushed down the leaderboard more and more. Anyway, let's see if we can put that right. I'm sure you all know how it goes at this point. So you have to pass each round, and there's a kind of increasingly difficult threshold. So this is for 10k, and yeah, 10k is all I need, so should be okay. We're in Japan, we can tell, driving on the left, also these kind of signs. Central Omazaki, okay, Omazaki I think is a prefecture, I don't know exactly where, but we might be able to find it. Maybe it's not a prefecture, I don't know. No. I thought it was, maybe I was thinking of something else. Anyway, doesn't matter too much as it's for 10k. Let's just put it down. Ooh. All the way up here, Jesus Christ. Anyway, number 2 is possibly South America. Sun seems to be north, quite dry. That's a kind of Argentinian or maybe Chilean road sign, street sign. Don't know though, for sure. Could be somewhere around here, or maybe on the other side in Argentina. Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, because it was dry, not dry enough to be all the way up here, but also once you get down here it's much more temperate, so that this part of the country seemed right, although I could have gone for Argentina, I guess. Right, number 3. If we make a decent guess here, we should get through the round. Driving right, and we've got yellow plates, and with all these white buildings and the climate and everything, it means we've got to be in Israel. There we go. I think that gets us through the round. Couple more. Guess they don't matter, but thank God, I guess. Looks. I can't really tell what script that is from here. It could be Thai, it could be Khmer, I'm not sure. Don't know. Let's just be grateful that it doesn't matter. It was actually Cambodia. Maybe some of the colours on that sign there could have given that away. This is seems like UK. You can see a bit of a yellow plate. Right. Okay, doesn't matter, but trying to think of somewhere around, maybe somewhere like this. If it is England. Oh, it's Jersey, okay. Kind of makes sense a bit with the architecture, but I didn't really spot that. Okay, 21.7k. Decent enough start. Simi's in, rolling wheel is in, and many others. Sure we'll see them as we go through. Right, 12.5k this time. Again, shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't be, but you never know. Right, this one. Okay. Okay, that's useful. Means we're somewhere Yugoslav. It was pretty southern. I think if it was Macedonia, maybe it would appear in Cyrillic as well. I might go for the southern Croatia here. Ah, yes. That's good. Right. that sets us up nicely. Now for number 2. Some Spanish. RL, okay. What kind of legal structure might that be? Don't know. I know that in Mexico it's often SA de CV, but I don't feel too sure here about where we are. Repuestos de León. Jalapa. Oh, that what does that ring a bell? Jalapa. Oh god. Getting rusty. Brain is forgetting stuff because once upon a time, Jalapa, I swear that's a place that I used to know where it was. Unless I'm just imagining it. But I can't really get much of a sense here. Oh, hang on, I've only just noticed this. Kind of adds up now. Probably Guatemala. Jalapa, there we go. I knew that place. Whoops. Let's put it down. Well, what can you do? Number 3. Couple of bikes. Feeling Asia here, but there's a bit of Islam going on, so maybe it's Indonesia. Wouldn't know where particularly. Put on Sumatra, I don't know. Oh, that's nuts. I couldn't have been much closer without being on the right island there. That was just quite lucky. Right. We've passed the round, which is good. Argentina, that says, I'm guessing. So we're in Argentina. And it doesn't matter too much. So let's just put it somewhere in this quite kind of populated belt of the country. Oh, San Rafael, it did that. Yeah, I should have clocked that. Anyway, last one. And... ooh. Seems like the kind of location where I'm prone to making a big mistake. Can't quite think. Kind of Italian looking buildings. Could be Sicily. Thank God. Okay, that ended up being pretty decent. I think if I'd just been a bit sharper with that San Rafael, that would have been pretty high scoring round. Of course, Simeon, Roland Wheeler ahead. Rio Paz, Radu. All sorts of characters. Yeah, I think as we get a bit further through it, we'll start looking maybe at people's guesses a bit more. But 15k is where I need to really keep my guard up, because that's where you can start getting into trouble if you're not too careful. So here we see, well, it looks like that kid is driving on the left, but I don't know. Soil's pretty red. I'd want to go for something like Thailand or Cambodia. Philippines possibly, but I don't really associate this soil. A lot of palm trees. I'm actually not very sure about this. Gonna just hope I get lucky. Oh my god, I didn't spot that whatsoever. Driving on the left, of course, but damn it. Yeah, you can get a couple of parts of Sri Lanka that have quite red soil, and that is definitely one of them. But that caught me out. See what I mean? And now if I make another big mistake here, could be dangerous. But we're in familiar territory here. This is my own country, and does feel like it could maybe be Scotland, but I wouldn't know for sure. I'm gonna go for Scotland. Just hope I make up some points from that. Okay, not quite Wales. I think this might be where Geoguessr Wizard did his challenge, maybe. I think this is where he started, I think. How is that? Right. Anyway, it wasn't Scotland. Okay, right. We've got just over 5,000 points from 2 rounds. It's not great, but we're in the UK again. It's coming up a lot. Here I'm not really sure. I mean, this could be Wales again. Could be lots of other places. I have to admit I don't really know. Gonna go for Wales. Let's just go up here. Shit, what the fuck what am I doing? Oh my god. Right, come on now. I'm rushing, and that is piss poor. Come on. Thing is, okay, that. Right, let me just think. I saw a yellow plate, and my mind just went to the UK, and then I just didn't consider anything else. The thing is, you can get some architecture that's similar to this, and I just thought, oh, maybe it's somewhere like Wales. But that's another example of just, once your mind leaps on something, you can just be completely closed off to any other possibility. These signs aren't really right. It's not right at all, but I had the blinkers on. That's not good. If I crash out here, I will feel very, very stupid, because that is really dumb. I need to slow down a bit now and just think a bit more carefully. Right. What is this now? Has the feel of Asia, but I don't really know why we've got that Latin script. That's throwing me off. Oh, I could easily crash out here. So easily. Oh, good God. Oh. I've destroyed my own confidence now, so this is going to be tough. Can't see any buildings or any cars or any signs. So I'm just trying to think. Jesus Christ. Big part of me is wanting to go for Japan. But we've got all these palm trees, making me think of the Philippines. Ooh, look at that. That's making me think of Taiwan. Could it be Taiwan? I've seen those in the Philippines before, though. That is for sure. Oh, God. I'm going to have to do a hedge. I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to go for it. It was Taiwan. Thank God I didn't actually drop that many points. But I had to do it because I just thought, off chance it was the Philippines, I just wanted to scrape a few more points than I would have done by guessing up here. Because I think as you get towards this distance and further, you start to lose the points quite quickly. So I think that was the right thing to do. Trying to, after having my confidence shaken by getting my own country wrong. Anyway, what do we got here? This looks... God, I'm not sure of myself at all now. And you don't want to be with your back up against the wall this early on. Now there's something a little bit French about some of the architecture. I'm going to go kind of in the middle of France. I don't think it would be the middle, but I need to hedge slightly towards other bits of Europe. So hopefully I'll scrape 2,000 points. Don't be really wrong. Just be embarrassing. Come on. Yeah, okay. I honestly... Yeah, I had half an eye on this part of France. I would have gone maybe near Nantes or something. But as I said, I was just trying to make myself a bit safe there. Right, okay. Mistake there, which was kind of forgivable, but that was really quite poor. Shouldn't be making mistakes like that. Doesn't matter, it's out of my system now. I will just be a bit more careful. Teach me a lesson. I bet nobody else messed that up. Let's click on a few people who we know. Yeah, God's sake. How did I do that? It does happen. You've seen it happen to me before if you're familiar with my videos. The blinkers go on once I see a certain clue and my mind just shuts down to everything else. It was in Luxembourg, wasn't it? Yeah. That's scary. But we're through, so let's forget that ever happened. 16k now. And I'll try not to be so rash. Okay, we're in Canada. And that says government road. Now that... let me think. Sometimes just can't get my east and west sorted out in this country. Government road, does that mean being a capital or something like that? Who knows? I'm gonna go here to slightly hedge. I really don't know. Okay, well that paid off. Out of luck more than anything else. Okay, right. That sets us up fairly well. And this one is... I could see this being India. But where? Big old country. Looking for some kind of clue that would give it away, like a yellow plate or something like that. Can't see any though. Yeah, not too... Don't see India too much, so I'm not necessarily too good at telling apart the different bits of the country. I'm a bit worried that we can't see any script, Latin script, because in India you see that a lot more than you do in Bangladesh. So that's putting me off slightly. So yeah, a bit hesitant. I guess for that reason I'll kind of hedge towards there. I really don't know what I'm doing here, have to be honest. Does kind of seem like somewhere that might be covered in India. The river, I don't know, I think I'm just going to go for it. What the hell, it was Bangladesh. It was literally just Dhaka. What can you do? Anyway, I had this inkling and it just wasn't right at all. This seems like Philippines. Road definitely looks right, and lots of palm trees. Can't really tell which side of the road we're driving on, but this kind of building. No, we can't see which side of the road, but I think it is. have to do. And now I need 4,000 points from these next two. Seem to be in Jordan. I think, although let's just look closely. No, we've got a bit of French. So I think it's Tunisia. That kind of sign as well. Yeah, and Total, which is French. Yeah, from here I thought Jordan, but actually looking around, it doesn't. They're kind of whiter style of architecture, a bit more, something slightly more pristine about it. Yeah, I think it's got to be Tunisia. Let's go for somewhere that's a bit of a hedge. Let's go for Sousse, Kairouan. And we're through. That's a relief. Now with maybe somewhere Baltic. That building more or less checks out, I think. I'll go for Lithuania or Latvia. No, sorry, I'm going to go for Estonia. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the road. I managed to just about recognise that style of road as being more Estonian. Right, okay, better again. Apart from India, Bangladesh, but what can you do? Check out our friend Simi, who may be recording a video of his own. Yeah, nothing too wrong really, just dropping a few points in Canada and Philippines. Likewise, Mr. J. Smith. Okay, on to 17 now. Still feeling lucky to have got through that 15k round. Jesus Christ. Right, now this feels Baltic again. This time I'd be more tempted to go for Lithuania. Could be Latvia, but I'm going to go up about here. Okay, that will do nicely. Oof, yeah. Getting 2 right in a row in the Baltics is not something I do very often. Okay, now Peligro. So we're in South America, somewhat south within Chile or Argentina, I guess. I think. Now then, if we could see that, it would be helpful. I know Chile normally has white lines, but these, something quite conspicuous about these. I'm thinking it could still be Chile. I need to just pick a spot and go for it. Is something like that reasonable? Or is it much further south? Kind of, I can't really tell. Yeah, it was. God. That's annoying. I had I didn't think it was anywhere in the middle here, but I thought there was a chance it was way down. But for some reason I went there. I don't know why. God damn. I should have just thought a bit longer about that and trusted that voice in the back of my head. Anyway, we can hopefully recover. This seems like maybe Slovenia or something like that. But I keep losing my nerve now. I think I should go for Slovenia, but for some reason I've just got this. Something just said to me the mountainous part of Slovakia, but I think that's wrong. I think that's just something I should ignore because it's popped into my head for no reason. I'm going to go for Slovenia. Come on, please, because I can't afford to drop too many points now. What the hell? I mean, I was thinking of Switzerland, but I didn't think it was going to be France. That's hard. What could have given that away? I'm going to put that down as just a hard round. Jesus. Right, not going so well in this round. I need about 6,800 from the next two. And this is not looking good. Ah, god damn. Oh, come on now. Poland is coming to mind, you know. Suddenly. Total TV, don't know what that country that would belong to. But buildings. Ooh, hang on, that's Geoguessr. I'm still thinking Poland. God's sake, I can't think. I can't make up my mind. I just kind of want to go for it without overthinking. If I go in the south, I'm hedging towards some other possibilities. God's sake. Why? As soon as I saw Geoguessr, I thought it was wrong. For sure. That's really annoying. Right, I'm not playing well now. Come on. Serbia. Okay. Right, what have we got here? And how many points do I need? I need 3,300 points. And I'm a bit stumped at the moment. For some reason, Denmark or Sweden, Gotland coming to mind. But why the hell would that be? This has a Nordic look to it, but it's these buildings here which are a little bit different. They're making me think of this kind of southern Sweden for some reason, maybe even Gotland. I mean, I'm going to put it here to hedge. That way we're picking up points in some other areas. That don't just be something miles and miles away. Oh, it was Gotland. Visby. I kind of knew it, but it felt like a bit of a gamble, and I thought a better place to pick up points by going there. Anyway, right, again, feel lucky to have got through there. Silly mistake there, and whoa, okay, nothing. Okay, these two were good. Well, if you, given that I said Gotland there, and okay, everything else though left a lot to be desired. Right, not my best round. 18k though. We made it through, that's all that matters. Let's try and do this. Okay, this is Southern Africa. So it's bloody European rounds, honestly. I could easily come unstuck here though. It's quite a big area we're looking in, and I'm not too sure. Now that's a yellow plate, which is interesting. Makes you wonder if that's come from Namibia or something. But that's probably just Zimbabwe. Could have come from. Which could make sense. We could be somewhere up here. I'm going to guess here. I don't really know. Could be... I'm just going to have to see how I do and just try and pick up the points in the other rounds. I mean... I had no preferred country out of South Africa, Botswana and Eswatini. I could have gone for either of them. Yeah. Those little hills, right. Come on, gotta be better. Iceland now, and we should be able to pinpoint this if we think it's needed. 356. Landscape doesn't look kind of textbook Iceland. Bits of it do, but bits of it are a little bit deceiving if I didn't recognise this sign and that kind of thing. Right, anyway, 356 would be where... 360, 365, 350. It's probably worth finding because, yeah, I've dropped a few silly points there. I think that's it then. 356. Oh, okay, it ends there. Goes fairly straight over there. Goes, starts to curve that way. Okay, I think that'll do. Yep. Right. Okay. Can't make out what that is. Is that a building or is it a sign? No, building. Right. We could be in. Okay. Right. Let's get this one right. Could this be UAE? The black and white stripe things there maybe remind me of UAE. That kind of car as well. I'm gonna have to go for UAE at the end of the day. I think if I'm wrong here, that could be me out. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. Don't really. We could be up around kind of Dibba, Ras Al Khaimah, or Fujairah. So I'm gonna hedge a bit. Yeah, that will do. Right. Okay. I think that sets us up quite well. If we can get some points here, we should be okay. Okay. Right. This feels very South American. Reminds me of places kind of around Titicaca. So I'm going to start looking around there, but let's see what other clues there might be. Lots of breeze blocks. Quite Bolivian looking to me, but it could be wrong. Helados. Is there any other clue? Not really. Why is Ecuador just popped into my head? Silly. Can't make my bloody mind up. God. Oh, God, I don't have. Right, bear with me. I probably have no idea what I'm doing here, but just to let me think, and I'll explain myself in a second. I'm overthinking this now, which is probably going to be my undoing. But I know that this round came up in a Diverse World League. I've just remembered. I didn't realise until... Well, I didn't realise for the first 20 seconds or so. But I'm so sure that this was in... It wasn't no moving though, it was pinpointing. And I did manage to get it, I remember, but I can't... I'm trying to think. For some reason, as soon as I remembered that, Ecuador came to mind. But it still could be Bolivia. I can't think. I can't decide. I'm trying to look for towns that are familiar. Oh, it's annoying. Latacunga. Latacunga. Could have been here. Why do I feel like it could have been Latacunga? If I can see this place. Cyber Aleska. It's such a pain to look at all these POIs though. Wanna be fresh. Oh, it's gonna be knackering if I try and look at all these Whoops. All these junctions. Oh my, I think... I'm going to go for it. Bite the bullet. Oh yes, get in. Come on. I remembered. I bloody well knew it. That has saved me. I think I'm through. Yeah, I'm through. Whew. Thank God, because this one doesn't look very appealing. Like to steer well clear of this, please. I have no clue. This dusty road. Don't know. Really don't know. Thank God it doesn't matter. I could get this so wrong. Could be Mexico. Don't know. No idea. Might just be the wrong continent. No, okay. Jesus Christ. That was good. Happy with that. The South Africa one was a bit disappointing, but beyond that, perfect. There we go. Only Mr. Rolling Wheel had me beaten there. Simi is through. Did he get La Tacunga? No, but there's no reason anyone should. I just happened to remember that. It suddenly clicked. It was in one of Mappa's Diverse World Leagues, I think. 5 minutes per round, moving allowed. Yeah. Yeah, he went similar to me. Ish. For that one. Right, okay, that's 18k. Done and dusted. 19 now. Come on now. Want to get through this. Hopefully they're nice and easy. Iceland again, it looks like, yes, those kind of signs. Don't know where. I'm going to put it in the southwest, which is where basically most of the population is. That will do. Number 2. Taiwan came to mind at first. Script is right. That is kind of hopefully right. Yeah, I think Taiwan. And actually, if we get another 4,500 plus, I think we'll be in good shape. Oh yeah. Right. We only need 9k or so from the next 3 rounds. This one is that's palm trees. Right, which side of the road we're driving on? Driving on the right. It's got to be Ghana, but no, it's not. It's Nigeria. Yeah, number plates. Which part? Coastal, maybe, with the palm trees. Ah, they kind of represent the flag as well. You see that quite a lot in Nigeria. You just see the colours, green and white, come up a lot. Right, let's just go for it. Maybe somewhere along here. Yeah, that'll do. Right, 2 left. South America. Biggest mountains are to the west, so I'm going to go for Argentina. Somewhere on this stretch. I don't know how far south or north, but that will do nicely. Right, if we do well here, we'll get a 24k no moving round. It doesn't look likely from here, but you never know. Ukraine or something like that is coming to mind first. I might just wildly guess because honestly, who knows? We're through the round. I'll go for Ukraine. Bang in the middle. Yep. I don't know what made me think it was Ukraine, but yeah, it's one of those where you just get this intuition. Unable to explain why, but sometimes it just has a feel. Right, we didn't get 24k, but we did manage to win, finally. Did we lose anybody? Yes. Actually, whoa, okay, we've lost a lot of people. Okay. Right, 20k. Let's go for it. Right, we're driving on the left. Yeah. This guy's just overtaking us, I guess. Right, this is... Oh God, I don't know. It could be South Africa. I'm as stumped as I was for the other one. Just can't really tell here. And I'm gonna put it there. I really don't know. No, again, Eswatini was a possibility, but I just couldn't make my mind up. Sometimes it's really hard. Maybe I need to learn a few things about those countries to help me tell them apart. Right, this time we're in Turkey, and let's see if any place name jumps out. Does that say Samsun? Maybe. Let's just have a look around and see if that works. There's no reason why not, but I might be getting that wrong. Can't see anything else with a Kasaplar Kadesi. What direction is it going? It's kind of going northeast. I mean, we could be anywhere in the town. It's kind of not worth spending too long looking. But it really did seem like that said Samsun. Oh, no, that's not it. Well, the fact that it says Kadesi rather than Sokuk, I know that is Sokuk. Sokak, I don't know. I'm tempted to go for it because I'm sure that says... Let's do it. Okay, yeah, it was. Thank God for that. Next. Right, that made up for the previous round, I guess. And now... Right, okay. Engineers Australia. I think this is Canberra. Yeah. Has that feel? It's got a specific feel to it, Canberra, and also you get a lot of these kind of departments because it's the capital. Yes. Okay, right. We've made up for round one. If we can keep it up, we might be okay. This feels like Tunisia, but let's be sure. Number plate checks out for sure. Okay, we are good. It is Tunisia, but are we going to be kind of up here, or are we going to be maybe down here? I'm going to put us here. Bits of the country down here are covered and they look like this. I don't know. Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Right, we might be safe in this round if we can produce just a halfway decent guess in this round. It's dry. It looks like South America. Oh God, it really is quite dry. Dry enough to make me start looking around Atacama. Let's go here. I feel like it will be somewhere in within a decent radius of there. There we go. And I won it again. Lovely stuff. That's what we like to see. Pulling out the good rounds when it matters. Simi got through. Fairly close that was, but you got through. And Yeah, there are only 7, but I feel like, yeah, there could be 1 or 2 who are moving. So I think, yeah, I'm pleased with how I've done now. 21k. If I get through this, I'll be over the moon. Come on, let's go. Right, round 1, and we have this little thing driving on the left. Then we have this thing driving on the left. We have a plate that looks kind of yellow. We have quite red soil. So do I go for Sri Lanka? Which fooled me right at the start. Could be Thailand. Can't rule that out at all, but I'm gonna have to go in this area again. The yellow plate is it yellow though? It's kind of, maybe I'm colourblind, but it's not that easy to tell. Yes, come on now. That's good. That sets us up nicely. And we are back in South America. This time I don't have any instinctive feeling about exactly where this is. They look quite Bolivian in terms of what they're wearing. So I think it's, oh, damn it. But it could be Peru. It's just flat. Is this on the Altiplano? I guess. It's dry and it's flat. It could be something like that. Ah, okay. Well, it was Peru. That's why it's so flat. It's just this little bit by the lake. I've actually been, well, I've been here, not far. And I've been here. So actually, no, I've taken a bus that took this road. Should have recognised it, you'd think, but no. I've gone, yeah, I've been there. Just a few miles away. Anyway, we still got some decent points. So, right, 21k this is for. This looks like New Zealand, by the way. And I think it is, but in terms of North Island, South Island, I don't know. I'm just going to kind of pray that guessing there isn't going to cost me too many points. It's just guesswork. It could be North Island for sure, but it could be, yeah, I don't know. Ah, God. Right, that could cost me. I really didn't know what to do there. I don't know if thinking about it for any longer would have really helped. Anyway, this is where we are, and it looks like we could, it could be Germany. Let's check this out. Right, okay. I think it's Germany. Question is, a small gut feel wants to put me kind of Bavaria, but maybe this is just giving me a false impression. I'd probably be safer going that kind of Ruhr area, but I don't really know. And again, thinking about it for much longer is probably not going to help. So yeah, okay, we were south. And yeah, I've got to be pretty bang on here to qualify. Shit. Right. That's not good. Should have trusted my gut there on the southern part, but we still might be in trouble. Anyway, let's look at this. This is where I'm really bad. These kind of areas. I don't see why. I know I made a big mistake thinking it was Slovenia earlier. I don't see why this couldn't be. Should I just bite the bullet and just rapidly go for Slovenia? Don't know what else to do. I'm going to go for it. I've got this far, and I don't know what else I'd go for here. Yes! And it's actually close as well. I'm through. Yeah. Had to go for that because I did, yeah, a few rounds there where I think as you get to the later rounds, overthinking it is just not what I want to do. I went quick fire for a lot of those, and the reason for it, I think, is just I don't trust myself once I start to overthink it. So thank God. How many people got through there? Oh, okay, I wasn't actually near the top particularly. Simi did very well, Rolling Wheel did very well. They're both still in it. Let's go for 22k. I don't think I've ever passed 22k on Threelimination. Maybe, can't remember. Anyway, let's see. I wonder how long this video is. Okay, Institut Saint-Joseph. Guess it could be Belgium. I'm trying to see if the plate has any trace of red writing. I don't really know, but the architecture kind of looks a bit Belgian. That name looks, yeah, and actually, yeah, okay, I think we are in Belgium. Yeah, let's go somewhere around here. Okay, yeah, I was thinking somewhere in the vicinity of Liège. Vise. Right, that's a good start. And now we're on a river. But the other clues are not great. Wow. Well, if I don't get this, I'm going to be out. No room for error, really. At 22k. I'm thinking of Russia or Ukraine. And the question is, do I go for the... I'm thinking maybe of this quite mountainous area of Ukraine. Potentially. Is there a river? Yeah, something like that. Or alternatively, I don't think that's going to be it, is it? But alternatively, sorry, I was thinking somewhere in Russia, but the margin for error there is so big. I might stick with Ukraine, even though it's not necessarily right. No. Ooh, not good. So I'm out. What can you do? Let's just have a look at the rest of them. This is Lesotho. Let's see if I would have been safe if I'd got that one right. I don't know. Probably not. Is that flag of Montenegro? And finally this one, which is somewhere down, maybe down here, I don't know, quite mountainous. Yeah, who knows. Yeah. Oh, what? Come on, look at that. That is close as anything. That's ridiculous. That would have been a perfect way to cap off that round had I just been a bit more sensible there. Anyway, 19.8 is still somewhat respectable. But okay, Simi didn't make it through there. Rolling Wheel did. Simi went even further east. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I was just thinking the margin for error here would have been so small, so I was going to play the maybe smaller chance that it could be Ukraine, but I think if it had been Ukraine, I'd have been guaranteed a lot of points, but Russia, I could have gone anywhere. So that's it, I'm afraid. I'm glad with how that went. I think I came in, yeah, you know, I did fairly well. So, had a couple of stupid guesses along the way, as usual. I think everyone's favourite would probably be the one where I thought it was UK, but it was Luxembourg. What can you do? Catch you again next time. Goodbye.